So, you guys really did that. I'm not exactly sure if I'm just proud or terrified, but either way, that was really quick. I uploaded the video about Friday, if I'm not wrong, and like Sunday was around. Oh shit, I didn't record the second part. So here we are. Again, I can get to it for some reason. But again, is indeed, I remember. The only thing that is kinda different, maybe, is, I don't know, me. I'm testing something such as the screen resolution. I think that should be better for you guys to watch, and I would like to ask you to apologize me for before. Didn't realize until what you say to me. So if I did something wrong again, please tell me. I can just read your mind, at least not yet. And if you do like my motto, I kind of VTuber now. All the model thing is just jiggling around. It's cool. It's nice. It's pretty nice. Pretty neat. I did some streams later. If you'd like to hear more about that, I do recommend that you enter the VOD is my channel. You can just, subscribe to the channel. A lot of you guys really are not subscribed, but indeed liking my video. So I'm kind of confused. Like you like or not? You really like? You really like? Oh, and then my cat just entered the room. Oh, that's nice. I think that for now I maybe should be able to reach more of the ocean. And yeah, we do indeed have more unit speed now. The summer carrier is always nice, and I think that I will not be making a guide out of this video. Like a second part of a guide is kind of redundant. I already show you how to become that, so now I think that I will probably just pull up all the way around and show you a little bit. I indeed like that idea way more, and yeah, never heard about anyone being here before, and you can't prove me otherwise. That's enough to complete the Hero today. Now we get some really good modifiers for a bit of time. And now it's time to start Weekend Debushi. So, no more position in the court. Oh, look at that, free land. Might as well take some admin tech costs from here. That will be also weakening the Kanushi. Might as well start my golden hero. That will help us finish our idea group here. Even take our next national idea. That is already pretty nice. And I did recruit a couple of samurais here that I will be using in order to befriend the Manchu tribes. And yoink. Huh, they didn't finish that yet, huh? They will just start by moving to the camp. Sure, it's relevant for me. Don't mind if I do. And maybe I am going a little bit over my colonial limit. But I really want to get advantage of that thing here, so that's how it is. And I don't think that the Ming is feeling that. Holy, already take that. Okay, they even rival me, so I think that we already get our big bad evil guy. Oh no, nothing to be seen here. Not to be seen here. You don't see anything. And because I'm really close to reach my milk cap, and the merchant should be loyal by now or no by the next month, I'll be dropping some dev clicks here and there. Yep, that will do. And that is indeed already a beautiful number. I focus on develop my milk power only in the food province, because later when I do get the soldier households, I will drop them together with the training fields, and every single province that have that combination will give me just an amount of manpower, and I can even take attack. Huh. That's nice. That's cool. That's beautiful. And we are indeed the home of colonialists. That should help us a little bit. Not gonna lie, only the fact that I don't have to spawn the institution is already enough to me. And our God bless her is already in the throne, so our mana generation is insane now. And let's try the equality of samurais a little bit in the Manchu tribes, shall we? And rip. 523, I will gladly accept that. And rip. And what a wonderful friend we have around here. That make me want to make even more friends. And can you please hand that siege occupation to me? How thoughtful of you. And that's another privilege of that bush taken away. And another incident, and another hikikomori behavior. We're almost there, I tell you. And rip. And yoink. Not yet, but we're getting there. Okay. And now every single column of me should have 6 more dev. And if I had to say, it was just about time. Look at that. 3 to 9 dev is kinda busted. Holy, that's a lot of shock pips. And look at that. China indeed have a new emperor. Huh? Or I might say, who? And that's a lot of friends you have here, Korea. So I think that you'll need to keep you for later. Maybe grab 1 or 2 allies. will be nice. And that's the last of the privilege that we'll be taking for the bushy for at least a while. Give me some crawling back as well. Some free ducats is always nice. Unfortunately, but at least we grab a bit of that here. Holy, that hurted. Need 1% loans, pretty please. And that's enough to pay for institution, but I'll be waiting a little bit. They will be eventually spread around the place. And with my money, I will pay the no 1% loans, and that's enough to make your interest situation a little bit better. And after develop a little bit, we are able to grab that mission here that will just give us some even more crawling, because that is not even broken, they say. And now we can start giving some privilege to the bush once again. Holy, I think that I like that. And that should be enough to speedrun some government reforms here and there. Speaking of which, more samurai spirit please. No, you! Please, now I have another rival. And that is indeed a big irate. And for the first time in the campaign we have 3 rivals, so nice. We can grab a lot of PP. I think that is time for a second round. And yoink. I tell you, they need to change that. Really need to change that. And what about a quick reconquest later? I think that is a fairly cheap number for a 5th development province, so yeah, please don't mind if it. And that is our first colony. So I think that I will make that a self-government for now. After all, I do want them to expand a little bit. And because I'm really not that inspired with names, I would just call that Alaska Sandai. Because it's a good joke, okay? Okay, I don't have a problem. And maybe send them some ducats as well. So please colonize for the daddy here, would you? Oh, that is nice. And now we are even in regions, not a regular one, not even a course. That is really not ideal. And for my 30 days left, I'll be changed a little bit, not collective, please don't make that mistake. And take it aristocratic, because I really like the palace. And aristocratic itself is kinda busted, not gonna lie. And in just a matter of seconds, we'll get back to our Eastern plutocracy. And now no one is a valid rival to me anymore, huh? Well, that happens. Sometimes, I guess. We are the #1 great power even. Holy, that is a massive Muscovy. I got jealous, really. And if you want to know how to become that massive Muscovy, I do have a Muscovy guide on my channel in my last video. So please, check out. It's pretty good stuff, really. Pretty nice. Okay, and now that I have some cavalry compatibility, I think that I start to feel a bit compelled and using some cavalry, at least until I did finish my national ideas. And you know, we did in fact grab extra credit. Hello there, Asia for formation. And that's the ideal combat stack for the time being, with only samurais as our infantry. So as soon as your ruler come to age, you'll be testing the effectiveness against the Korean and all the allies. It would be a quite decent one, and that is not that good of a her, I might say. So, oh look, a bird. No, it's not that. How you use that expression? Huh, stop right there, let's go. And look here for a sec. That here is what I call a siege stack. And that here is what I call a combat stack. See the difference? Good. Because if you do mistake both of them, it's a really easy way to lose a difficult war. I'm not exactly sure why, but I really like that odds. So, I do have a defensive mountain fort here and a wood fort here. If I can't take that fort from me, maybe just finish the walls and assault the fort right away. It'll be pretty good, pretty nice. That will be basically close the career for the allies. And defending the mountains will be fairly easy with our broken ass samurais. I did drill a lot of them. I just recruited some of them, so they're not exactly all drill, but yeah, a fairly decent drilling that will help us keep up with the quality. I do even have a quality advantage over the allies, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I do have over the allies. So Korea is the only real threat here. After all, they did open with quality. Well, they did open with maritime, but equality. And because they are indeed a complete economic now, if I do let them just complete the group, that will just be extremely painful to conquer them later, because they have pretty much not expanded at all, and they have like almost 40k troops. Korea in this recent patch is buffed at hell, and thus they develop a hit ton of province. And we want to first complete some missions here, and second grab some Jewish development here because is, well, I almost take nothing, and that is alright 100%. I'll not be taking that. I'll be taking the fort, of course. I not that dumb. Yeah, forts. I want forts because if you take forts, they can't be protected anymore for you. So that's probably the piece deal that I will be aiming, and I do have a lot of admin. The ruler is just extremely good at that, and not that good in the other categories. And yep, I do have another shit her, but I don't have that much prestige, and I will be using the prestige in order to get some more moral of armies because might not seem that way, but it's really a close fight battle. We don't have that much reserve as they do, as no foreign nations.
So you're here again. But now that I think about, it was probably just 1 second for you guys. But for me, it's already another day. After all, it was like almost 4 a.m. when I stopped recording, and even I need to take some beauty sleepy sometimes. So let's try to get back to our feet here, shall we? And they even managed to get more galleys than me. That is even kinda rude of you. So let me try to snipe their navy here if I can. Think of it, I probably take along your grab my naval doctrine as well. And the one that is stacking navy modifiers is really you and not me. Are you sure about that? Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. That will hurt a lot. That will hurt. Consolidate, please. And let's pray for the dice rolls of the Aaron Jesus. Holy, that was a really good one. Well, I did just win a fight, but I'm kinda afraid that I will be back just pretty soon, so I'll be arranging that. And luckily, 7%? Nah, it's not like an AI or something like. Oh, the land. Oh yeah, the time period when the Emperor of China did land troops in Japan. Maybe we can grab another quick win here. Indeed, a quick siege. And I do think that they are over at least from sea. And please don't let Slavic see me doing that, please. Oh, that was bad. That was quite really bad. Yep, really bad. Oh, and now that I start to hurt. Holy, they just beat a lot of troops now, don't they? I'm telling you, Korea is hella buffed. At the point that is not even funny anymore. Please don't fall, please don't fall. Fuck. Could you please stop spreading devastation around my country? That's kinda rude of you, sir. And well, that is how you talk, Hosokawa. Now, we do take a bit of evidence here. The second option, of course, please give me the professionalism and the triparchate and the tripitaka. The Triptaka Koreana will give us some really good modifier if we do one, or we can just spare them, burn them, or take for ourselves. Elite Splendor Institution Growth is really nice, at least a little bit better than 200 mil power. Okay, I did measure both of my stacks here, so we don't have any more a combat and a siege stack. That should be enough to deal with them, at least in a mountain fort. And that's indeed a rip. And they are already recruiting my troops. And that's alright. They just can't stop themselves recruiting all the mercenary armies that they can. Holy... that hurt. Yeah, that should do. How exactly you're able to do that? Okay, now's the time that I start burning some armed professionalism. Not that smart of you now, right? Go back to Chinese lands, please. And now looks like the Diviator. Free company time. Can you please give up? Now I can finally wipe peace out of the war. At least that settles the beginning. They're kinda dying. And rip. Now that should do. At least I don't think that they have the willpower to continue recruiting more troops. No, you won't be doing that. That is my claim, my rightful claim. Well, that taking me more than willing to admit, but yoink. Yeah, I already can see where we're going to be, and because we are Eastern Plutocracy, we can create some of that trading posts here that is a good use for admin power. That should help us a little bit. Yep, not bad, but a little bit. Now that I full core some of the Korean lands, I run a bit of the government capacity issue, so I think that it's time that we give some state privilege. for now that should do. And don't forget, low autonomy is the key part of making a healthy economy. And you just don't give up, did you? Well, the thing is, if I don't know how to properly count, even outnumbered, we should have a fairly decent tech advantage. So I think that you really can rival me? Sure. So I think that's a good moment to strike back in the Mongols. Let's dive in. 442 could be worse. What a wonderful friend we have here. Imagine yourself get bait and grab another age ability. And wait, did I just lost the stability? Isn't that supposed to be a permanent modifier? So, and let us generalize the states a little bit. Oh god, I love fall progress. And oh, that is a big Ottomans. Oh, Russia Foreman, nice. Maybe we can, befriend ourselves. Holy, that was quicker than expected, not gonna lie. And okay, that take us some time, but we are finally able to piece that out, right? That is disgusting. But we'll do now. We have a battle with the Emperor of China, and I not attack Korea because Dan and the Emperor become buddy, and you'll be painful to fight the Emperor when the demand that's high, even when they have the unguarded nomadic frontier. I'm not sure if is that something about their warlords of China, but that is kinda busted. But as soon as my car is over, I will be taken down in Korea again. Now that I have the Asia objective, that should be less painful to take, and I'm almost sure that it was supposed to be silver. Sure, give me some gold. Okay, that will enable us a couple of things. First, our national ideas are indeed complete. Second, we get some pretty nice policies. And the third one, we finally can train our samurais, grabbing some ridiculous modifier to them, such as fire damage. Like they are not busted enough already, no? They need to have some more fire, why not? And now that most of the cars are done, time for more overextension. Yeah. Sure. Oh yeah, I love fight the entire of China just at once. Okay, samurais can be quite busted. Okay, they kinda have a lot of troops, and I don't have that much manpower to deal with that, and not even Emperor threatenless anymore. I kinda burden all of them. So I think that I will just sit in my butt for a couple of years and protect the mountain forts. They can't pass by. I really hope that they can, and we don't forget borrowed of the war. We do have indeed the naval supremacy. I just repaired some ships here, but we did indeed won all the naval encounters. Well, not there here, but it's just, I don't even have them anymore. Was 4 on my trade ships, so it's not that big of a deal. And with some luck, we shall be able to almost full annex Korea, because of course they developed that the hell of not every single province. Look at that 50 improvement. Korea. That's just Korea for you. And that is a little bit of damage. And I love how we always managed to capture some ships. Now we even captured a heavy. Indeed, I only built one heavy, that is my flagship. The other two was like, I captured that at some point. Being the first one, the one that I don't even realize that I have. Just after. Like, oh, heavy. Nice. And blockading is enough to get a sweet peace deal with the Emperor. Now it's just a matter of waiting till the other one leave as well. And fun fact, I just realized how much of overextension that will cost us and how much of admin we will be spending just that province. Oh, I cannot even take that. They really developed a province in the middle of the war? And that was a bit quicker than expected. The Christianity finally got to Japan. And what about the power of God and anime at your side? Well, that's a bit of awkward moment, but sure, give me some. Maybe I should make that at 4. Okay, let me naval invade the land here to get them out of the war. Just standing enough to you go home. Okay, please. Second round, I think. Bye bye. and after waiting a little bit, that's enough to piece the IVF out. Now, Korea is only me and you, and the massive amount of land that I'll be taking for myself. Okay, that hurt, but we can try to concentrate some development, and that should fix the situation for itself. And yeah, just about. Now, it's time to go after Emperor. And doing that, I will be able to full annex Korea. Not a co-belligerent full annex, but still a full annex. They are just under 15%. That should complete that mission here. And if we do have 85% of war score against Ning, should be fairly doable. After all, they finally don't have Mandate anymore. The Fate of Mandate event should be fired, and some really fun thing will happen. So let's try to not die for a second while we wait for truce to be over. And what I can in fact do to make that process a little faster and less painful is in fact stop my cars here. Just a second. Accept the Korean culture. After all, we do indeed want to accept them, because if we do that, we can get that little spicy monument here. And now the car should be done a little bit faster. Yeah, and 30 years less. And that's the last of my 1% loan. Now we indeed don't have any more debt to be paid. And you know what? Might as well grant some newer characters. Sell some titles and see some land. That you do just fine. And with that money, you'll be of course invest in some workshops and some manufactories. Maybe a state housing queued already. They got pretty buffed this patch. Okay, that is indeed a lot of rebels, but not that we can deal with. Okay, now we do have the mandate to be. Let me just be sure that yeah, Korea is annexable. Let's dive in. Let me just put some admiral here and right away march into the Korea capital. They are trying to recruit some new troops because that's just how the AI is. And rip. Now it's just a matter of siege the province itself. So yeah, to help with that, let's just breach some walls. Hopefully that was a really quick one. Maybe I didn't even need to breach, not sure. Sooner or later they will accept the deal and will be no longer Korea. So with my troops, let me just go to China, not for the land but for the sea, and that should be enough to land my lads here. And yeah, just to say, I have a 6533 Conqueror that I in fact get from here. So yeah, balance. And that's the capital as well as our war goal, and just about to annex Korea. That should complete another mission for us. No, we need another fort. Let me just build one here because of zone of control. Korea did in fact build a lot, didn't it? And yeah, now when the fort here is completed, we will be not only in our way to get the war done. I don't think that we can beat the Ming, no, not the Ming, but the Ning in less than 2 years anyway, so let's get in. And just to say, that is indeed our only samurai army. Huh. And even a wife. Nice. A 354 is pretty decent, pretty basic, and that's one ally out of the war. One thing, what are you planning to do with me game? I tell you, I don't believe when the things just start to go that well. Oh, I see it. No, thank you. Well, I think that no one here is willing to give up in the emperorship, right? And yeah, that is indeed a Japanese California. Nothing new to see here, nothing new. And now that our fort is already built, I can't complete that mission here. You give me some ammunition, which is always nice. If we do accept Korean as our culture, you get access to that monument here. That is extremely powerful. The whole enemy monarchy skill is insane, and will give us a casus belli that is conquer China, and I'm kinda in a war with China already. But basically, as soon as my war score here 85, I will get a nice event. Not to look at that, they uncount to me. So let me drop a quick save because I can be mistaken. I think that is when you know crush the emperor is by beat the shit out of him. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, now we do have some options here. The first one, we become the Emperor of China and grant some Jewish modifiers like Mandate Guru modifier and Max Promoted Culture, which is extremely useful because if we do become the Emperor, we'll get the Emperor China only name Ceasar. If we don't accept, like 2 or 3 Chinese cultures. So basically that make that thing trivial. And the emperorship is nice. I like it a lot. I know calculation cost, war score is nice, but only for 20 years. So it's mine. And mine alone. We are no longer a simple democracy, and we are no longer have legitimacy. Now we have meritocracy. I think that's kind of strange. You know, I'm declaring for you for the mandate. You know, I am the mandate, so I'll take in the peace deal here. Well, and the false emperor is quite nice. You get some mandate, so I think that will take province. You're complete one of the two here. No, I think the conquest of China is more doable. We can grab insanely high amount of province. Through 50% discount province is really nice. We can't even think about problems than that because there are enemies that are occupying it. So, might as well take some money. It's an insanely high amount of urban extension, but not like we care. Yoink. And yep, that is indeed kinda stall. I developed a lot of problems here. You can see my average develop is almost yellow, being yellow like 30 to 15 development, and we did expand a lot in China. I have some couple enemies, but not that I care. And our colonial game is say that is doing pretty nice, but apparently Alaska Sandai is not feeling that well. I did colonize Alaska already. I did colonize California, and I was going for Mexico, but apparently Castile got here first. So I think that only that is a strong Portugal. Yep, I think that our next step you probably be fight the Europeans. Maybe convert yourselves into the Christianity. You know what is better than samurais? Crusader samurais. So I will be leaving the video from here. Hope you guys like. Did you enjoy? Okay, I did have a lot of fun. It's pretty enjoyable. Plays a fun. Always love. So if you guys for some reason want a third part of this video, I will not be setting a third mark again because that is kind of insane. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy, and I love it. If you do reach 50 likes, I will do the third part, and I'll be back in a poll if you want me to go Christian Japan or just stay as the absolute emperor of China, all shenanigans, and just make a big blob Asia thing here. After all, I do really like the hot color of our nation. So please, if you enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe. A lot of you guys are just don't subscribe for me for some reason. You really watch to here and don't even leave a subscribe. Why do you hate me? And comment what you think about the video, that format, and my VTubification. VTubification? VTubification? VTubification?